Hello everybody, it's Bangkok Ian here, and it's a very good unboxing I've got for you today. This is something I've been waiting years for, since it was first announced. I thought, that looks interesting. In fact, going back to the 90s, you know, with a lawnmower man, which should give you an idea what it is. I said, that's what I want. And of course, it's the consumer version 1 of the Oculus Rift. And now, I'm a big fan of Oculus, as I'm going to demonstrate. Right. I was watching Alan Stewart's channel earlier in the new year, and he got one of these phones, the Samsung S6, and he got the Gear VR. And he said he loved it, and I like Alan, I trust his judgment and opinion, so I went and got this is the prototype Gear VR. It's the only one I could get in the shops in Bangkok, and it only fits the S6. You can't use any other phone, and I loved it, but you can see here, this is the second one of these inlays. Yeah, the quality was not great, but I absolutely love the games and the apps on it. And I read that if you have the Note 5, you get a much higher field of view. So this is now my son's Gear. This is now my son's mobile. For the past 2 or 3 months, I've had my Note 5 and the consumer version of the Gear VR. I've used the developers version of the straps because they're far better than what you get in the consumer version. And this has got a slider where you can choose, you know, for your S6 or your Note 5, you know, to make it bigger, you know. So this is ace. And again, Oculus. So I have an Oculus account. My user ID is Bangkok Ian, all one word if you want to add me as a friend. But let's get on to the goodies. And this is an amazingly good box. And look, it's got a really professional elasticated handle here. And there we go. That's the back of it. That's what you get with it. And in the box you have got the headset, the sensor, the remote, and the Xbox One wireless controller. I've already got one of those, so I've now got 2 Xbox wireless controllers and receivers. So yes, let's get it open. So how does it open? Okay, I'll push. Okay, push this here. Okay. I'm not throwing away this box. Oh. Okay. Now. Okay. How does this? Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm trying to stay in frame. Last unboxing video was all out of frame and I had to record it again. I think I'm going to have to lower the camera a little bit. Can you see that? No, you can't. Okay, hold on. I'm not recording it again. It's too hot today. I think that's everything in frame. Yeah, okay. Right. Is that little? I think that's the top of it. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. This is a lovely little box here. Right, there we go. Oh, right. Oh, how's all this connected? Ah, it just snaps in. This this is the, it's called the Oculus remote, and for really simple games or games that just would normally use a mouse, you can use this. It's the equivalent of using the side plate on the Gear VR. So yeah, excuse me, I'll just, there we go, lower the seat so I'm in frame. So yeah, this is for the simple games or for just viewing YouTube, the net, all that sort of stuff. Handy little thing. Comes with a nice little wrist thing as well for attaching to your wrist. Yeah. And this is the positional sensor. Now this is the big difference between the Oculus Rift and the Gear VR, because the Gear VR is just your 360 degrees tracking. It can't do, you know, lean in, lean out. It's got no depth measurement whatsoever. But this thing, you plug this into your computer, it's infrared, and it tracks the Gear VR here, and it tracks the back of the Gear VR, so it can monitor your position in 3D space, similar to what the HTC Vive does. The HTC Vive does it a lot better, and I'll probably get one of them next month as well when my paycheck comes in. But yeah, this is the big difference between the Gear, apart from the resolution and everything. This is what is going to make all the difference in a lot of the games. And it's got, oh, it's a pretty steady, heavy bass. And I've been reading on the internet that this can work something like, you know, 10 feet away. And these will be available separately, because the HTC Vive has got, it's got two of these equivalents, but it uses lasers. And when the Oculus Rift touch controllers come out in about 2 or 3 months or so, you're going to need another one of these, I've been told, to get better position if you want to move around and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a big piece of tech. Okay, and you get, how many batteries? You get 2 Duracell batteries. And now, oh, okay, this is a lovely case. Okay, the batteries are in here. Here we go. As I said, I've already got one of these, so now I've got 2 of these. So, yeah. It's a really good controller. It works really well with, it works with Windows 7 now. When it first came out, it only worked with Windows 10. But now they've released drivers for Windows 7. It's a great controller. I prefer it to the 360 wireless. I still use the wired 360 controllers for most of my games because they're pretty old, and you have problems with this on a lot of the older games, especially retro games. But with the newer games, and of course with all the Rift games, you really need a wireless controller, so I'll be using this. And I've got a spare one, which means my son's now got a wireless Xbox One controller. Okay. And we have some silica gels. Always good to keep stuff dry. And you have, oh, this is the extension cable for this, in case you don't have room at the back of your computer. It's just a USB extension. That's all it is. Again, I've got 2 of those now. And you have your typical Microsoft bump, you know. Yeah. And what have we got here? Then we've got some Oculus stickers. I'm going to put on my glasses. There we go. Yes. I'm in with the in crowd. Then we have possibly the tiniest manual I've ever seen in my life. Is it a manual? No, of course it's their health and safety guide. There we go. Now don't forget to read all this. Read all these, boys and girls. Okay. There you go. That's the sort of being sued for millions, no doubt. And then a nice cleaning cloth there. And I think you can see it, can you? Yeah. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's out. Oh, this is it. This is the Oculus Rift headset. It is. Okay, let's stick the phone in. Right, let's have a look. Weight-wise, it feels light. Let's stick this in. Okay, I'm just sticking this in now. Ooh, it's about this slightly heavier than the Samsung Gear, but it's got a lot more. It's got all the plastic, it's got the cables. I think when I've got it on, because you're supposed to wear it, put this down, you're supposed to put it on like a baseball cap, and a lot of the weight gets distributed to the back of your head, and this cable here drapes down, and this cable weighs a lot, so actually the weight might be a lot less. Don't know if you can see it, but you've got the lenses here. You can't take this off, of course, and you have this. There's a, can you see it here? This is a focusing thing. What I've got to do now is I've got to log on. I've got to go to the Oculus website, download the software. Luckily, I should be able to use my existing Oculus account. I don't think there's any cross-play buys. It's a bit of a shame, but yeah, I'm so happy I've got this. This is, I was supposed to get it last week, but it was the Songkran holiday, the Thai New Year, and got stuck at customs because they didn't have a clue what it was. They'd never seen it. I went over to customs, tried to explain what it was. I even showed them YouTube videos of the Oculus Rift and the so anyway, it got released out of customs yesterday and it arrived today. And this is my new sweetheart. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I think you're gonna see quite a few videos of Oculus Rift gameplays on this channel. Anyway, I'm gonna get onto the computer and I'm gonna start installing it, and please let everything go to plan. Don't break. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I forgot. There's also some headphones as well, and apparently you can take these off, but apparently they're really good quality, so you don't really want to. And yeah, that's enough of me blabbering. I'm dying to get this up and running. So thanks for watching. Cheers. I'm gonna have a very good day. I've taken the day off work just for this. Okay. Thanks. Cheers.